The exit interviews, again, this is just what I've heard. Paul George did not get rave reviews from his teammates. And my person would not be shocked if Paul George were shipped out of town and the potential landing spot is the Brooklyn Nets, where he would then team with Kyrie and Kevin Durant.
Paul George was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers in a massive blockbuster deal with the Oklahoma City Thunder this past offseason. After the move was made, the Clippers were immediately NBA Finals contenders. But now that they have ended their season in disappointing fashion, it appears that Paul George could be on the move once again, but this time to the Brooklyn Nets, so let's break it down. What's good, Cheap? Today I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Paul George and the chances of him getting traded to the Brooklyn Nets, so let's get to it. After having locker room issues with the Clippers, Paul George is on the verge of being traded, as lots of rumors are coming out. It seems like the Nets are very interested in pulling the trigger and trading for Paul George, according to Fox Sports. Quote, "I've heard at the exit interviews Paul George didn't get rave reviews from his teammates. My source would not be shocked if Paul George will ship out of town and the potential landing is the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, this will be a big-time blockbuster trade for both the Nets and the Clippers. George being moved would not just happen because LA wants to make a trade. They give up a lot of value to get George from the Thunder. Looking at the potential trade shifts that the Nets could offer, there are some intriguing options. Kyrie or Spencer Dinwiddie in draft picks seems like the most likely options. Jarrett Allen could be available as well. By adding both Kyrie and Spencer Dinwiddie into the team, the Clippers will have a large backcourt that gets to the ring with ease and can create shots for teammates. The supporting cast around Leonard will be better equipped to create simpler shots for him throughout games. Jarrett Allen will bring the Clippers a shot-blocking presence and a highly efficient impact as a rim roller. Going younger will help the Clippers to sustain a winning product in the long term if Leonard were to eventually depart from the team. With George, he has struggled to stay healthy to finish playoff runs, rapidly diminishing his impact for an all-first-team production he posted in last year's regular season. As for the Nets, it's important to go all in as soon as possible as Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant make their return to the lineup. Making a play for another established star like Paul George will help Brooklyn to run the table in the Eastern Conference. George ended up averaging 22 points per game to go along with 5.7 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 1.4 steals per game. He also shot 44% from the field and 41% from 3. If this deal were to be made, the Nets will be hoping that Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Paul George will all be willing to sacrifice to make the star trio work. There will be some difficulties making sure that there are enough shots to go around, but I think they're going to be able to coexist. This is really Paul George's last chance of proving himself in the playoffs. He could focus more on his defense and don't be a first or second option. All of that being said, this is something to keep a close eye on. Paul George will be mentioned in a lot of trade rumors this offseason after his brutal playoff performance for the Clippers. If they look to move him, the Nets will be an immediate potential destination. And that concludes the video. What do you guys think of Paul George? Do you think he'll be traded to the Brooklyn Nets? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new, and click the bell to get notified on my future videos. I hope you have a great day. Peace out.